Welcome to the live streaming from Forex Trading Wizard Academy. This is Forex Wizard training coach. I'll be doing a live trading session, live analysis and live discussion about trading psychology, fundamental and technical aspect of trading. So today is the last day of trading weekend. As you know that everyone is enjoying this weekend, and as you can see also the traders enjoying the weekend. There's a lot of volatility again in the market. Gold is going up for a pullback. We saw euro dollar had a massive breakdown during the news, and later today also there is a news coming up. Let's see how we can find trading opportunity. As you can see, we do often open live trade. So before I begin this session, give a big thumbs up and also subscribe to the channel if you haven't done yet. So let's look at how we can find opportunity in the market, guys. Sit tight and stick till the end. Anytime if there's an opportunity come, I will call on. So let's look at, first of all, starting with gold. Now in the previous session we saw that gold was coming out for a pullback, and we see gold is now moving in that direction. What I think that gold has come to a very important level below all this low, and now this is the weekend. We might see it is possible for gold to go back up to the previous support level. As we see that gold already has made a significant movement. Okay, we can see that this is a very important level of support, and from that zone we can expect gold to continue to rise to the upside. Now if we look at the bigger picture, okay, what we see that from the bigger picture perspective, we saw that gold already had in fact massive drop from the monthly already. This is what we exactly expected in our previous analysis in everywhere, and we can see that from that perspective on gold already has dropped to the support level. Now let's look at the bigger picture to see what's happening. Now looking at the monthly, okay, from the monthly we can see that this is the monthly price action, and from that monthly perspective, after triggering all-time high, this is the all-time high on gold, and with that all-time high the price triggered liquidity, huge liquidity, created this big move, and then with that liquidity trigger on gold, what do we see that gold created this bearish engulfer. There is a long wick at the bottom here. Now with that long wick on gold, okay, what we see that gold has moved to the upside. Now the price again coming down after testing this level. Now with that said, what we can see that gold after testing this level on the monthly had a rejection. Now there's a long wick at the bottom on the monthly. Previous months the price has filled that long wick. It's always, you'll see that, and this is a bearish candle, very powerful previous months, and as a result we saw that gold has made its move. Now if we look at the weekly, we can see that from the weekly perspective, this is the resistance line on the weekly, and from that resistance level we see the price creating series of lower high in that direction. The price triggered liquidity here, had a massive drop, and previous week a doji. The price is following the script, following the language. Now we see it's going up for a pullback. I think that we might see a bit more upside for as it is weekend. Let's see which way we can trade. It's in a crucial place now. I think we may not find at this moment a selling position, as we see the market is bouncing to the upside from this level. So let's see where we can find an entry, either to buy or sell on the lower time frame. 4 hour, you can see there is a middleman previous session, and this session also the price is so far moving to the upside. Now it is possible for the price to move up, okay, to a bit more upside for pullback purpose. From the 1 hour, see that the price, this is the 1 hour chart, there is an inverted head and shoulder. From the 1 hour breakout, couple of dojis, again we see that the price has broken towards the upside on gold. And with that respect, what I think that gold highly likely, we could see that this is the support which is turning resistance here on gold, and I think we might see a bit more upside now as it is weekend. Let's see lower time frame on the 5 minutes. Okay, the price slowly trying to break to the upside. There is a rejection candle here on the 5 minutes time frame. We might see the price again respecting this rejection, and there is a probability for another liquidity grab from the support. If we see very strong liquidity grab, we will look for entry opportunity on gold. Okay, so let's see how it goes. In the meantime, let me know in the live chat how you are doing, guys. Hope that you are enjoying your time and weekend. Felix, good morning. Coach, thank you very much. Davis Kufaya, greeting coach. Thank you, Davis. Greeting. So good morning. AUD USD, please. Yeah, absolutely, we'll be looking at that. AUD USD, good evening, Professor. Thank you very much. I'm doing very well, thank you for asking. Yadu, good evening, coach. Good day, coach. Thank you very much. Loda, good afternoon, family. Thank you very much, Loda. Can you please analyze GBP JPY? Yeah, absolutely. Oh, I can do that. Sure, we'll do that. Let's see. Looking at, you can see the market now on gold is trying to move up, and as the news coming, let's see, the news calendar is very important. Looking at the Forex factory calendar, so looking at the calendar, we see that 11:45 p.m. which we'll be covering here, USD flash manufacturing PMI and flash service PMI. So both of them are quite significant. Okay, the forecast is for manufacturing PMI is 48.6, service PMI is 53.9. How the result will come will dictate the price action. Now we see that early today Euro and GBP has been released, and because of that we saw this, both of these instruments are very volatile. So let's see what they have done, Euro and GBP. Also the Euro GBP and Euro GBP, you can see there is a drastic drop on this one as well. So Euro became very weaker. And we see the GBP pairs, including GBP USD, after dropping this level, now it's Euro dollar and GBP USD going back up. Okay, and this drop on Euro dollar and on GBP USD, especially if you look at the Euro dollar, there is a massive drop have happened. And what I think that you can see the price from daily 20 EMA, it has made significant movement. Now it's going up for a pullback, and I think that now instead of dropping further, if you look at this price, the price tested this previous resistance here as a support, and in that area what we see that Euro dollar, this is the previous resistance turning support here on Euro dollar, and from that level we saw that from this 20 EMA Euro dollar had a bounce. I think that we could see now a bit more upside with the pullback coming up, you can see. And because it has a significant drop, okay, if you look at the price action here on euro dollar, this is the previous resistance here, which is turning support here, and from this level we can see that euro dollar is having a bounce. Okay, now with that bounce, this is the resistance turn support. With that bounce, what I think that euro dollar may continue to move to the upside again. The way we see that the price, instead of dropping further, we saw that there is a bounce, and for me what I think that this drop in fact triggered a lot of liquidity from this area, and then we can see that euro dollar is going back up. So very highly likely that we might see euro dollar is continuing towards the upside, for again to the upside, which is very highly likely to happen on euro dollar. So let's see what happened on the lower time frame. We can see on the 1 hour it is slowly turning to bullish. So the price has come to this important level. I think that euro dollar might go back up again to the resistance zone. Okay. Looks like that this move triggered liquidity, has come to this important support level, and from this support we can expect euro dollar now moving back up. Okay, so if you look at the 15 minutes, we can see the market has formed an inverted head and shoulder in that area, and with that inverted head and shoulder, the price has reversed from this level. So looking like that, euro dollar has made this as a false breakout to the downside during the news, and the bulls again buying. With that movement, we could see euro dollar straight going back up. Now looking at the weekly, also you see this long wick candle. Looking at the daily from this 20 EMA, we see this move. So let's see how it goes with the progression. With that movement, we see that gold also showing that movement to the upside, that reverse move. From the 4 hour, we can see that the market also made this reversed move to the upside. Yeah, very highly likely that we might see that move on gold to the upside, to because it has come to the support level, we can expect another price to go up and feel that imbalance in that area. There is a massive move. If you look at the weekly, you'll see that where the prices come, and we might see again going up to around the 20 EMA. Next week we might see again sellers selling or going up back up again to the resistance line. So this is the bigger picture. From lower time frame, we can see that gold, this is the lower time frame price action from 15 minutes, following a local bullish market structure, forming this inverted head and shoulder breakout correction. Now the price is forming series of higher high and higher low. So double doji on the 15 minutes is also bullish. for this move correction is waiting for another move. Let's see. Can you make video regarding correction and trend reversal pattern? Yeah, absolutely. That's a very good topic. Sometimes it gets confused, correction and reversal. Sometimes it feels like that it's a correction but it's a reversal. Sometimes you feel like that it's a reversal but it's a correction. So there is some way to know that. I'll clarify in a separate video. Make sure you guys subscribe to the channel and also press that bell button so that you don't miss out this content. Tomorrow also I'll be releasing some valuable content, will be helpful to you. You can keep eye on that. Thank you, V. That's awesome. You're welcome. Everyone is welcome to the academy. Thank you for joining here. Good evening, coach. In previous live session you expected sell. Yeah, that's what we expected, but we didn't sell because the price didn't show up. This is still showing bullish. Cool, thank you very much. Morning. Dollar yen. Yep, coach, what's the specific trend now on gold? Gold looks locally bullish. Good afternoon, coach. Dollar yen. Yep, euro CAD. Good day, thank you. What the trend now for gold? Hi, coach. Exact trend you analyze. Yep, dollar yen. Thank you. Going up, down. Can you check the CAD JPY? Yeah, absolutely. Gold. Where we trade Gbpusd. Thank you. Hi, coach. How is the weather in Sydney? Thank you very much, Sean Salim. Everyone, pause. Oh, thank you, Don. Thanks for your call. That's appreciated for your support, guys. Okay, so looking back to the dollar yen, now dollar yen trade, how many of you is still running the trade? We are running some part of this trade, which almost hitting the 3 times. We closed 50% profit on this one. Yesterday we opened this trade. You have seen that. Let me go through that and then we'll go back to gold again before the news. Let me see. Now let's analyze this trade. Yesterday during the live session we opened this trade. You have seen that. Now this is what I actually try to explain, that when you see something is working well, doing very well, you can definitely look at that and try to analyze so that next time you can replicate. Because there is a saying that if you cook rice, now if you press one rice, tell you all the rice about what happened with all the rice. Similarly, if you analyze one trade properly, it will give you a big idea of many of the trades similar way. So let's look at that dollar yen. Now dollar yen, you can see that this is the candle that we have traded. Let me see. You have seen that sometime I take very short time to make a trading decision because it's identical. When the trade comes, it's seen very easily. Okay, now dollar yen, this is the news candle, this 1 hour candle that has triggered back to back 3 hours. The price grab liquidity. Below this doji also there is a huge liquidity, and below this doji we have seen that this 1 hour candle 2 times has crossed. First it crossed the doji, and then next one crossed all of them, also crossed this weekly candles low. So this is a very, very powerful candle, and we traded that, and it it has given that powerful move. In fact, now what else I looked at, if you turn on our TF indicator on the 1 hour chart, we see this bullish signal here. Now there are many other factors that I look at according to the rules of the strategy: trend, market structure, and liquidity. These are very important factors that every professional profitable trader looks at and needs to look at, because trend and market structure is the key. Okay, so before I proceed further, we will close out the rest of the half position. We are still running 2-to-1 profit. So okay, so we might see the edge, we can pull back. So we are running almost more than 2-to-1. Now the trend in this market, you can see it's a smoothly uptrending market structure. Okay, and if you look at this trade, this is where we send also the entry, stop loss, and TP targets sent to the VIPs, and you can see when did I enter the trade. See, before even this candle form, I have entered the trade, and exactly where the price has moved from there in that direction. Okay, now there are one thing also, another thing that I look at is the news. Okay, when you see that news is a part of price action, that's why we had this news and price action trading strategy, because when the news is released, the price normally shows a very clear direction. And after this long consolidation, dollar yen has given that move, you can see, and this is what we have taken, has gone up to this much profit zone. And to find this kind of trade, little bit of patience needed, and I would say that this is the key points to be a profitable trader, is being patient. So a strategy, understanding the market structure, liquidity, price action, a rule-based strategy, that's enough to take bigger trades and holding on to it. I'm sure that you enjoyed this trade. This was taken in this live session. Let me know in the live chat how many of you are trading that trade, and also this same trade sent to the VIPs as well, along with other trades. Also, if you want to trade with us and also learn our strategies, you can join us. There's a link in the description area. Also, there's a link at the top of the chat. Click the link, visit the website, and then click join now button, and then you will be able to access everything that we have, all the courses, content, strategies, and everything. So yeah, this is a, I think, great decision you will make. If you do that, you can do that, link in the description. So let's see now what else we have on the table. Now gold, you can see, had a bounce to the upside. Now with that bounce, with this 15 minutes, the price has broken to the upside. Support is being respected. Gold was respecting this support. Okay, so you see with this, you can see the price slowly created a higher low, okay, and then has broken towards the upside. So looking at the daily on gold, you can see so far bullish move to the upside as it is weekend. I think that after this candle close, we will see exactly what gold is trying to do. We might see a retest of this level, okay, and then could see again pullback. Let me see how the price is doing until we see a bit more clearer picture. Need to be a little bit of cautious because it's a long-term trend is down. When the price reverse, it normally does a lot of manipulation, and it's always a good idea to be cautious when we trade the reversal. So I think we could see again some downside, because if you look at this one here, this channel from 15 minutes perspective, you can see this candle vertically has gone up. We could see some local on the 15 minutes after closing of this. Let's see, we might see some downside coming. Now, until we are fully sure about the direction, or fully sure means nothing can be 100% guaranteed in trading. It's all about probability. But if we see a high probability setup, then we will be jumping on the trade. Okay, let me know in the chat, guys, how you are doing. Okay, thank you. Like DXY, dollar CAD. Hi coach, how is weather? Thank you very much. Good afternoon. Can you buy? We'll be looking at that, guys. Smash the like button. Thank you, Mitch. Good evening, coach. Today I'll join Nirupam. You are always welcome. Thanks for that. Thanks for consideration. What we trade the GBP. Where's the indices name? GBP cat. Thank you. Smash the like button. Thank you very much. Flying, yep. Coach, would you please analyze GBP cat? Yeah, we'll be looking at that. Dollar yen, US30. Mohana, thank you very much. Any prediction? Yep, we'll be looking at that. GBP JPY, yeah, we'll be looking at that. Yeah, let's look at GBP pairs. Looking at GBP USD, you can see after closing of this as a narrow candle, GBP USD had a bounce to the upside. Now if we look at, let me see that on GBP JPY. Let's first look at GBP USD as dollar getting all the pairs against USD is getting stronger. GBP USD, if we look at the daily, we can see that there is a daily rejection with this pin bar, and then the price from this level started to move up on GBP USD. Now with that movement, this is the daily chart. Looking at the monthly, we can see that this is the monthly price action, strong movement. Right. With this strong movement on the monthly, if we look at the weekly, now looking at weekly on GBP USD, we can see how the market is evolving. This is with this long wick doji on GBP USD. With this long wick doji, we can see that the market has a strong rejection and created this massive move, followed by this correction. We see that it is in another impulse. Now previous 3 weeks we saw that GBP USD has created a series of higher high and higher low. Now with this long bullish candle this week so far, after from this level we saw this movement to the downside on GBP USD. And this move, what I think that it could be a pullback because it's a big, impulse, and the price so far has come down and now it's trying to reject. Now it is possible for next week, once the market open, to have another move to the upside, or we could see another wave of drop. Let's see lower time frame to see what is likely to happen. Now this is the daily rejection on GBPUSD, okay, and this candle, you can see pin bar. For me, after this kind of candle, we can expect some movement, but whenever the price is coming down, the buyers are buying because it's a long-term bullish market. So I think that GBPUSD from lower time frame, we might see a bit more down. I think we could see GBPUSD testing this daily 20 EMA at least, and then moving to the upside. So from the 4-hour, if you look at this local structure, we can see that price action is evolving in this way, and you can see there is a long wick candle here as well, massive long wick candle on GBPUSD. What I think that with this movement on GBPUSD, we could see the price is going up to this level, and then we can expect further drop. With that, we might see GBPUSD coming down to this support level. Okay, you see when the market trend, let's say GBPUSD, when it was trending, okay, it was moving really with a massive impulse and correction. Okay, impulse and correction. Now when it is in a pullback, see how the market is choppy, very, very disorganized and choppy, and liquidity gap. So that's why I always trade with the trend, because when you trade with the trend, you will find the rhythm in the market. You can see that this is where massive move have happened whenever the market takes off, clean impulse. But when it comes to the pullback, it just creates some zigzag pattern and a lot of liquidity. The reason is there isn't much seller in this market. It's a long-term bull market. Because of that, the big boys gather liquidity for dropping down. Now if you are not sure about the liquidity, let me know in the live chat. I can explain more. We do have quite a few content being released every weekend about the liquidity and everything, so let me know in the live chat. We will discuss all of them. So with that said, let's see what else we have. In the meantime, guys, if you are looking for a regulated broker, you can join EverTrade. Our recommended broker is EverTrade. They're regulated globally, and if you use EverTrade, you are always safe. And also there is a link given in the live chat just now. You can click the link and then regulated broker, click the link, register for free, and then start trading with a regulated broker. Deposit and withdrawal is very easy, successful, and no commission broker. For those who already registered, you can start trading with a smaller account. You can do that. So let's see on okay, dollar yen. We saw that some downside coming with the weakness in dollar. Anyone is still running the dollar yen trade in the YouTube live? Let me know in the chat. Okay, so let's see, guys. Oh, okay, NASDAQ. Let's see with the NASDAQ one how it is doing. US30 and NASDAQ. Now NASDAQ, we had a trade. We opened a trade. I'm also running that trade, which is running in profit. Now let me tell you, I also posted analysis on YouTube as well on NASDAQ. Let me show you the trade. Let's see why I have opened the trade. As I mentioned, we trade all of them, indices, crypto indices, gold, Forex, all of them. So this is the NASDAQ trade that I have opened. I'll tell you why I have opened the trade. So NASDAQ we sold at 1494 1.10, stop loss 15007.17, and TP at 14812.85. okay, this is the TP on NASDAQ. Now if we look at this market, why did I sold? Let's see, analyze the whole picture. Now looking at the daily, first of all, NASDAQ to me it's in a reversal. Okay, how did I determine? See, making a trading decision comes with a couple of things. First of all, looking at the multi-time frame, and then finding the trending direction, and then finding an entry, finding the liquidity, and that's it, right? Very simple. Now looking at multi-time frame, monthly, what did I saw in this market on the monthly is that this is a resistance zone, okay, where the price triggered all-time high. All right, not all-time high, swing high. Sometimes I say all-time high when I say the swing high. So this is a swing high. It's a very high liquidity zone in that area. Now in this liquidity zone, okay, we saw that the market triggered liquidity, and when the market triggered this kind of liquidity, there is a reaction, you'll see always. Okay, why? Because liquidity is the fuel of the market. If you want to drive a car, you need fuel. Without fuel, the car is like nothing, it's like metal. Similarly, without liquidity, the market will not move. And when the market triggered a liquidity zone, there is a big move comes in the market. And when you understand where the liquidity is, your winning rate will increase from, let's say, if it is 50%, it's gonna go to 80%. It's a very powerful concept. So understand it, liquidity. Don't understand, no worries. Take time, just be patient. Everything is easy. In the beginning also I didn't understand. Okay, when I had a mentor, they said something, and slowly I pay attention and I start to understand. So I'm sure that you also will be able to do that. Now if you look at this monthly resistance line, you can see that the price above this level, there is a huge liquidity, and with that liquidity we saw that the market had a rejection towards the downside. From the monthly, before we take the trade, I was expecting it to come down. Now if you look at the weekly, we can see that from the weekly, that level is clearly seen, that the price has crossed that high and then rejected. So we can expect further downside on this one on the weekly. And also from the weekly perspective, this market is overextended to the upside. With this impulse, you can see there is no proper pullback, so we can expect now come down for a deeper pullback. And I think that with this move, we might see the price is coming below this weekly level, which is possible over time. Looking at the daily, now daily price action, you see this green candle from this level just closed below this level, okay, and maintaining this smooth resistance line. And from that zone, once the market opened today, we saw that the price in fact started to move towards the downside. And I think that NASDAQ may continue to drop at least to this daily 20 EMA, and our TP target is well above this level. Now from the 4 hour, then why did I enter this candle? Now this is a perfect example of middleman, and what the strategy I applied is the middleman trading strategy. Is one of my favorite trading strategy. And if you look at this candle, this is a middleman, and to trade a middleman, see, if you look at a candle like that in isolation, it doesn't mean anything. Okay, candle, this is a middleman, but if you, without context, it doesn't mean anything. That's why it comes to the rules of strategies, and this is middleman strategy at work perfectly, going well in the direction of the profit target, as you can see. Now if you want to know more about the middleman, you can go to your student dashboard. If you are our lifetime member, go to the middleman trading strategy. You will be able to see the rules of the middleman trading strategy. Also, if you are not, you can learn the strategy and also trade with us at the same time. There is a link in the description. Also, there is a link at the top of the chat. Click the link and then visit the website. Once you go to the website, just click join now button, and then you will be able to access everything that we have and be part of this trading community. So you can do that now. And let's see. So this one I will keep running, and I'm expecting it to drop. I think it should be dropping even later today. As it is weekend, we might see some downside. This is a 2-to-1 reward to risk. Okay, and it's in fact big risk to reward. 2-to-1 is very good risk to reward. If you trade with 2-to-1, no matter what, with a proper strategy, one must remain profitable, because you don't need to win too many trades. Even let's say in if you take 10 trades, and if you win only 3 trades out of 10, 4 trades out of 10, we are well above your expectation. So 4 trade out of 10, 2-to-1 is easily achievable if you have the proper strategy. Why? Because 4 trade will give you 8%, and the rest, let's say even 6 trades, it's a minimum. You can trade, you can win more definitely if you trade on the right place, but still you are in a very good position when you trade 2-to-1. Sometimes we trade more. You can see dollar yen, we took a bit more bigger profit target. Sometimes we take 5 times. It depends on the trades. So yeah, this one will keep that running. How many of you running that NASDAQ trade also? From your feed, let me know. Okay, so yeah, so euro dollar, we see that some movement. Thank you very much. Lowest system of trade. Thank you, trading dog. Yep, that's awesome. Thanks for your appreciation. Good reversal, good catch. Thank you. US30. Yes, I have dollar yen running. Awesome. I'm running dollar yen. Very good. Dollar yen, yeah, I think we might see some short term. If you, it's up to you how you can manage. We might see some pullback. USDJPY. Okay, we'll be looking at that. Thank you, Zofia. I saw that you are very dedicated. Thanks. Coach, how about USDCHF? I'm running the NASDAQ trade. Very good. Thank you. Coach, please look at GBPJPY. Yeah, we'll be looking at GJ now. Okay, let's look at, I think the NASDAQ will give us a profit very soon. Profit target hit, looks very fast movement. Okay, looking at GBPJPY. Now, hitting a TP target, sometimes it releases dopamine, isn't it? That's why it is sometimes quite addictive, because you know, especially profit target hit looks very good, and sometimes you know you have, that's why trading sometime you know, being disciplined is very important in trading, because when the you know, the trade hit profit target, it normally releases dopamine in our brain, and our brain normally, you know, perform in that way. So self-awareness is the key. The reason it happens is that, you know, if you don't create a proper self-awareness, there is a chance of doing over trading. It's very important that, I think, as a trader, it's very very important to create, you know, have a proper self-awareness, so that you're not over trading over time. Though trade hit profit target is still remain disciplining, you know, remaining in discipline is the key to succeed as a trader. So let's see the next one that we talk about, Gbpusd. Okay, looks like the GJ, you know, rejecting from this level multiple times. Now this this 4-hour candle is closing in 11 minutes. What do you see that on GJ? You can see the top, previous one from here rejected, now this one has rejected from here. So Gbpusd as 10 minutes for this candle. See, as this is weekend, there's timing also very important. I think that GJ might have a downside in the upcoming, so there will be 2 more candles before the weekend closure. I think we could see another downside on Gbpusd. Okay, yeah, we could see, let me see the monthly. Okay, weekly is a very narrow doji. Yeah, maybe short-term downside on GJ, because this candle 3 times grab liquidity, there will be another candle down. At least we can expect now the price to break this low. Yeah, there is a probability for Gbpusd to come down for at least short-term perspective, right? Looking at the GBPUSD, GBPNZ, let me see all the GBP pairs, how they're performing. GBPCHF also had the same situation. Okay, GBPJPY. Yeah, there is a very high chance for this instrument to drop. Okay, in the, looking at the 5 minutes. Okay, there's a yeah, there's a very high chance for, this is the 5-minute chart. I think we might see that this market coming back to this support level. You see the price is is respecting this high of this doji, right? This long doji, because it respecting the high of this doji, very highly likely the price will come back to the low of this doji. This doji, it's support and resistance, acting as a support and resistance. So if you look at the top, what you see, the price is respecting the resistance, okay, high of the doji, and now we see the price highly likely we could see that will come down to test the low of the doji. So it's how many peep here? 82 peep. Yeah, almost the same, 82 peep. Okay, we could see that 82 peep down coming up on JPY. As I mentioned, that anything could happen. I could be wrong, but it's my prediction. You can match it later after the candle close or later. But I'm not trading at the moment. This one is because risk reward will be very low if we trade. From the 5 minutes, if I can find, if the price gone up again for a pullback, then I could find high risk to reward. Otherwise, let's see how it goes. If I find an entry along the way, I'll be entering the trade. Okay guys, so coach, please look at GBP. Yeah, gold going up. Yeah, gold, thank you very much. Let me see gold. Okay, gold had a movement, strong move. Okay, with a big gap opening. Is this candle? Holy shit. This is a new candle. Looking at the Forex factory. News is coming later, but that means this one. Okay, this is a bullish candle, very powerful bull candle. So most likely gold might be going back to the daily 20 EMA. That's a huge movement. Okay, let's see. Yeah, I think JPY for short-term reversing a UD CAD, USD CAD. You have to look at that. Dollar CAD. Let's look at here. USD gold 4-hour. Yep, gold please. Okay, so gold has moved to the upside with this bounce. Now, this 15 minutes candle was a bullish candle. It has a very good liquidity, but we were looking at other pairs, we missed that, but that's fine, we'll be finding another one. Trading is like this. Sometime sometime we miss trade more often, but that's fine. The main thing here is to is not to negotiate with the trade that is not there. This is how trading is, being disciplined. And then if we miss a trade, let it go. FOMO is a big killer of trading account, and I would say that when there's a lot of traders fail because of the FOMO. So I would say that when you miss, let it go. There will be always trade in the market. Okay, that's why legendary trader said that the market will open tomorrow. That time there was no like 24-hour market, but we can say that there is always a trade in the market instead of saying market will open tomorrow. So you see that gold has this move, and let me see, because it's weekend, there is a lot of volatility. Okay, we'll be looking at, there's a candle close. Let me see all the instrument, guys, to see how the market is evolving. AUD, USD. So looks like bearish. CAD, CHF, CAD, JPY. I think all of them for short term we might see downside. Gold has gone up, and we might see with that movement side CHF, JPY. Let me see all of them just to see. Euro GBP. Okay guys, so it's a little bit of technical issue. Hopefully that you can see me now and hear me. Thanks for that. Okay, so let's see quickly. Just looking at, okay, Gbpusd has formed very strong bearish price action. I think this market Gbpusd, this is the daily chart, forming a head and shoulder. This one might be, if you look at the weekly also, we see that potential bearish price action. I think that we might see some movement. Okay, GBP/JPY, let me see, it formed a pin bar. So interesting pin bar with a liquidity at the top. And if we look at this, let me see, multiple times liquidity grab. That's GJ. It's a bit more bigger stop loss, otherwise I think we could see during the lifetime a drop and then going back up, and then we could see that movement coming down again. So it's a pin bar, back to back two liquidity zone has been passed. If we look at the monthly, we might see that this market might come down well below. I think Gbpusd might have a bigger drop. So looking at the weekly, this one, if Gbpusd managed to go up again here to test this liquidity zone, this long wick candle, there is an imbalance, back to back two long wick candle, then we will be entering the sell position around this zone, keeping stop loss above this high. Let's see if how it does, right? So looking at most of the pairs to see how they're doing. WTI also had a breakdown. Okay, NASDAQ, going back to the NASDAQ again, we see that this is also looking a bearish candle. Okay, what we can expect on NASDAQ, the next one also to come down and to give us the full profit target on this one. So we are running that. Let's see what's happening with gold. Okay, gold has bounced. Okay, so gold in a, this is a liquidity zone. Might see a pullback now from this level. Okay, so let me see. Dollar CAD, yeah, I'll be looking at that. Dollar yen is reversing because thanks coach for the word of wisdom. Please, thank you very much. As always, appreciated. Euro dollar. Thank you very much. Analysis, please. Gold testing. Dollar CAD, yeah, absolutely. We'll be looking at that dollar CAD. Okay, so dollar CAD, we see that with this looking at the monthly bigger picture, dollar CAD, as it is almost last week of the month coming, we might dollar CAD already has a significant movement towards the downside. I think that we might see a bit more pullback on the monthly. Now looking at the weekly price action on dollar CAD, this is the weekly candle which is closing in a couple of hours. What I see that dollar CAD has formed a doji on the weekly. Now with this doji from the weekly on dollar CAD that has a long wick at the top and bottom with a narrower body, what we see that what I think dollar CAD, if we look at the daily, okay, dollar CAD might move up a little bit. Let me see DXY. Okay, it's little bit of, you know, it's completely a bit different than other dollar pairs. Dollar CAD normally behave a little bit of different than other because of the CAD. CAD is a commodity currency and it's sometimes become very stronger. So dollar CAD, because of the weakness in the CAD, weakness in oil, we see that CAD is getting weaker, and because of dollar CAD is going up. But in essence, if you look at the Gbpusd, it's dropping, euro dollar also downside, but dollar CAD alone is going up is because of the weakness in CAD, not in the strengthening in dollar. So if we keep that in mind, then weekly this candle might close as a doji like that. I think that highly likely we'll see that dollar CAD is closing as a doji. And in the upcoming week, what I think dollar CAD might form another doji, and that could lead dollar CAD move in a sideway for some more time. Okay, and then monthly close might be somewhere here above the 20 MA, and the next month we might see the market is started to be bullish or still sideways. So dollar CAD, looking at the 4 hour, okay, we see that this move happened to the upside so far. Now considering this trend, okay, this is the situation, this is the trend line, quite significant. I think that we might see dollar CAD might go in a range, okay, and then slowly we could see the change of trend. So definitely highly likely that it will not be bullish like that, it needs a bit more range. So dollar CAD, I think it will range highly likely. If you look at the weekly, you can see that pattern here from the weekly. This is a narrow doji. Now after this kind of narrow doji, next week we will not see dollar CAD straight going up without testing this level. We might see that it's ranging, but slowly we could see that bullish trend coming up. Okay, so it's not that much of impressive price action at the moment for trading, but once I will find entry, definitely I will be entering, but not now at the moment. Let's see gold, going back to the gold. Okay, so gold, it was a very good entry. I would definitely enter, but we are busy with other instrument, didn't see that. That's fine. You see that this kind of trade I look at, okay, and most of my trade I do like that. You see dollar yen trade also like that. This is a perfect example of a very good bullish trade, even on the lower time frame. You see, sometime you might have heard that, you know, a lower time frame is not reliable. It's not the lower time frame, is the candlestick pattern or the trade is the most important. Okay, which one is the trade that needs to enter is the most important. And this is what you can see, that this is a gold trade that has gone, but it's a big learning things that we can look at. So okay, let's look at, let me see, okay, EuroCAD. Okay, we'll be looking at that, and then we'll come back again, still showing bullish gold. Looking at EuroCAD, just looking at the daily, looking at monthly first of all, bigger picture. So from the monthly, this is the second month, EuroCAD is coming down. Looking at the weekly, we can see that from the weekly perspective, EuroCAD so far, previous week a bullish candle, this week has come down, penetrated the weekly low, and then created a long week candle. If we look at the daily, this is the daily price action, the long week candle. Let me see 4 hour. Because there is a very strong rejection, we could see that EuroCAD moving up again. Okay, we might see an inverted head and shoulder here, and then we can expect EuroCAD to go back up again. It's a sign of rejection multiple times, so we might see EuroCAD going slowly to be bullish. Okay, this is what I think that on EuroCAD. So okay, euro dollar also looks like that this move was a fake move during the news, and it's still showing bullish. We might see this one also going to be bullish in the upcoming times. From the daily 20 MA, after testing this daily 20 MA, we saw that there's a strong rejection. The way we see the price action from 1 hour, you know, every hour is adding position, big boys. These candles are significantly bullish, and with that movement we could see euro dollar again going back to the neckline of this head and shoulder in this resistance line. Okay, so euro dollar, this is the support and resistance. We could see that movement towards the upside on euro dollar. Okay, so yeah, very highly likely to happen. As we see that gold is going up, they are normally follow each other. Euro dollar also moving in the same direction. Okay, dollar yen, we closed dollar yen with when the price was here. As you can see, just letting you know, the way we see dollar yen, because it's weekend, we might see some reversal coming up in that market. It could come down, could continue to rise. Now dollar yen trade, If you were in our previous live yesterday, you have seen the dollar yen. We have opened in this live session 2 trades we have opened yesterday in the live, gold and dollar yen. Gold we have closed to it half profit, half break even. Dollar yen has given us more than 2 times profit in this trade. Now this is what I always try to mention you guys, that you know, being patient for a good trade and holding it to go to the profit target. And it's a part of trading psychology also, because as a matter of fact, you know, I have seen in my long experience in my own experience, as well as from hundreds of thousands of students that I have you know, coached, and I have seen that what really causes a trader to lose money is more up from the part of trading psychology, and this is the less attention is given. But if you really dream to be a profitable trader, then I will tell you that really pay attention to your you know, trading psychology. Now you might say, where do I look for trading psychology? Well, it's where, if you are not sure where to look for trading psychology, then I would say that figure out first thing. Number one is the fundamental question is why. Let's say you can write down, why am I trading? Okay, the reason behind trading. Okay, reasoning is a very powerful way to, you know, to live a life. And unfortunately most people live a life of conformity. You know, Al Nightingale once said that opposite of courage is not cowardice but the conformity. Conformity is where we don't, you know, act for who we are, but act for what we see and hear. So when we do the things that really we know for what we are doing, then only we can, you know, you can succeed in anything. Trading is a 90% game, right? 90% fail, 10% win. So out of 10, 9 fail, 1 win. So if you really think that you can do that, you can be that 1%, that every one of you have the ability, okay, every one of you, then you can, you know, just by writing down what exactly you want out of trading, you go ahead of 90%. Trust me, you go ahead of 90%. Because of that, most trader, you know, don't know what they want. And the reason is, you know, everything we achieve, anything looks from outside a bit difficult, but we achieve is from the place of understanding where we are going. So if you know where you are going exactly, you get it. Okay, anything it is said that generally we get exactly what we want, no doubt about it. Exactly what you want. See, trust. You know, you believe it or no, one day, I'm just explaining, one day I went to the gym and I had only 40 minutes time to complete all the tasks that I have to do in the gym. And then I set a goal that, okay, I'm gonna complete all of them in 40 minutes. And every second I counted. And exactly in 40 minutes I have completed all the tasks. In general, it takes 1 hour, 50 minutes at least. Time will stretch when you commit to something. This is the reality. This is the real truth that I am telling you. Try this one. Set a goal. Let's say exactly say that, okay, I'm gonna achieve this, and because of this exactly and within this time period, and try that. If you try it from your heart, you're gonna do it, no doubt about it. So this is how you can become a consistently profitable trader. Let's say you want to be a funded trader, or you can trade your own fund, or you can be a profitable. Just set a goal and then just little action behind it. It's gonna come to you, no doubt. Okay guys, you are with me? Let me know in the chat. What's your trading goal? Let me know. Also, it's important that you share. Don't need to share in detail. You can keep your goal with you, but just what do you want out of trading? When you write down on the live chat, also it's a part of your exercise of writing down exactly what you want out of trading. Okay, so looking at let me see. AUD USD, we see 35 minutes. Okay, this is 1 hour candle. AUD USD had a strong breakdown. Financial freedom, dollar, very good, very good. Look, this is what very important, that financial freedom is very important. Everyone, we all want financial freedom because it's your you deserve it. Also be more specific on it. Financial freedom is, let's say, a generalized, everyone need it. You can be more specific. Let's say you might say, okay, I want to do this specifically, because let's say, if I tell you, if you look at money, okay, let's say $100 note, all right, $100 note. Now, if you look at that $100 note, your mind take it as just a paper, okay? It's like a wrapping paper. So your mind, or our mind, do not understand difference between the money and the paper. It's just a paper. Mind only understand the experience. So when you clearly define to the mind what experience you want to experience, let's say if you like financial freedom, then your mind started to try to figure out what that financial freedom mean, because anything we get in our life, anything you achieve in your life, is the mind at work. Our subconscious mind is where it go ahead and do that job for you. So when we do the financial freedom, this is our overall goal. That's very good. But if you tell specifically to your mind, okay, to do the financial freedom, I want this experience I want to experience. This is where the key things come in place. For example, you might say, okay, if you want an example so that you know exactly, you want to say, okay, I want to experience a 10-bedroom, if it is too many, let's say 5-bedroom house with 2 swimming pool in it, 3 slide, okay, for the kids if you have, 2 penthouse, 1 trading room, 1 dancing room. Specifically, I want to manifest this in 20 by 2023 or 2024, like this. So you have to be specific and specific time. Then from tomorrow I'm gonna trade or doing this because of that, and then shift will come automatically. So that's how, then if you give that experience to your mind, even you don't have that, when you think and write and you start to get that experience, you start to shift into that lifeline. So you have a different lifeline For example, you are going in a direction now, it's a lifeline, there is another direction of lifeline, there's another direction. So there are many lifeline that you have, you can follow. So once you see that your lifeline changes from current to that direction automatically, even you not realize it, because nature is slow, it will take you slowly, but you will be there. That's how, once you is specific, then you started to see exactly what's coming to you. Which was the take profit on. Okay, we didn't enter a gold trade yet. My trade is financial freedom and free time in a 9 to 5 job. Just want to do the things that I love. Very good, Georgial. Look, this is a very, very I think that 9 to 5. I had a terrible job, 9 to 5. I went to the job, and being honest with you, wherever I go in my job, I started to face resistance. Is because you saw that I talk from heart, and I normally talk out of norm, don't fall most of the time, stand out. I don't know why this happened. And in workplace you might face sometimes difficulty in that way. So I faced resistance, and 9 to 5 was really stress. I can't say it's a 9 to 5 that I did is 7 to 7. So I think that many are in the same boat, 7 to 7, and that was stressful. And so from that place, I have come out, and you can do that too, because when you do a job, I'm not against a job. Definitely you need a job to support yourself. For your trading also you need a job, but it's a shift, having a vision, and then moving from one stage to the other, and to shift from that to the one that you want to do, you need two things. Trust me, what I'm telling, no one will tell you. Two things. Number one is a clear idea of what you want specific. Secondly, you need to reserve the energy to do that. This is where most of us stuck in. The energy goes away, because when you go to the 9 to 5, you are almost exhausted and you don't have anything to give. And if you do, there's a book called Reality Transurfing. If you read the summary of it, you will understand how it works, that the energy you need to reserve. And it's sometimes difficult, I know, doing a full-time job or a part-time job. So I normally dodged whoever coming to stress me in my job, so that I can reserve that energy. In the beginning I struggle, and then I started to learn how I can reserve my energy, not being affected by external things that will make you exhausted, so that you can use that energy to create something that you really want to do. That it's possible, you just need to be on it. Okay, you can do that, no doubt about it. Okay guys. Okay, so I got looking for I'm stuck on gold sale 1928. Do you think okay, so you got stuck. I see that it's going up. We'll be discussing that. Oh, very good, mom and mommy. That's awesome. Very good. That's really appreciated. And I'm sure that everyone have that ability, time and financial freedom to live better. Yep. Take care of family and impact the other. Very good approach, honest intention, and you can do it with you. Thank you very much. Your USD. I think life is more than the rat race. Money is abundant. Yeah, absolutely. Very good. I see that most of you have a very good approach to create the life that you really want to create. And this is what it is specifically. You need to understand, you need to believe in your power, what you have inside you. We have a power inside you, okay, every one of you. And once you know that, you are on the track. Okay, so let's see what do we have the next. Let me see. So gold has a significant movement to the upside. From this level, this massive move. Yeah, so news coming up very soon. Gbpusd, I will be looking at that. So with the news, we might see now a pullback. So news might create a spike in majority of the pairs. So let's see how it does. If we look at the daily chart on gold, it has crossed the previous daily high. So news, if you are not sure about the news, let me see the Forex factory. Going to the Forex factory and looking at the calendar. So this is the news coming up 11:45 p.m. in my zone, which is 10 minutes apart from now. So flash manufacturing PMI. So if you look at, you can read this detail, it's in Forex factory. And if you look at the next one is so flash manufacturing PMI and flash service PMI, both of them very high impact news. And let's see, this might change a little bit in the market sentiment. From the daily perspective, we see that effect. We see the dollar Swiss franc has gone up again, it's come back down. Okay, so dollar yen also now trying to push up with the news release. We might see some little bit downside on gold, maybe a little bit. Let me see. Going to the 5 minutes time frame. And we might see now a bit more deeper pullback with the news on gold. See how it does. We'll be looking at that later. Let me see CHF JPY. So JPY pairs, very interesting. We saw that with the GBP JPY, as I mentioned, GBP JPY, now we can expect if it goes up, you know, giving an entry, we might look for selling. The way it formed this pin bar, for me, it's a possible selling, and we might see the market going up and then dropping back again. So with the news, we might see this one also get a little bit of volatile. Okay, GBP JPY, we can see how we can enter. So let me see. So euro now getting a little bit of stronger with euro GBP after this massive drop. If we look at the daily, also we can see after this rejection, euro GBP now after drop to this level is going up again. Now from the 4-hour, I think that euro GBP might change slowly its trend, or it might range in that area. If you look at the weekly, okay, so from the weekly, you see on when you see the lower time frame, sometimes we may not find the clear direction. But if you look at the weekly on euro GBP, what we see that from the weekly perspective, from this support level, this market slowly turning to, you know, a bullish market. We could see that euro GBP might turn to a bull market. The price, this is the monthly candle. I think that on the monthly close, until the monthly close, we might see a ranging market. And what I think that euro GBP might close as a doji like that on the monthly, and then we might see that this market turning to again a bullish market. So from the 4-hour, we can see the market has come here and then going up. So we could see that this one is ranging like that, and over time we could see that euro GBP change its trend. This is a sign of change of trend. It's doing like that, means that this trend might change and may continue to rise to the upside. So for me, I will be looking for potential bullish once I see suitable entry on euro GBP, especially breaking this low can give us an entry on euro GBP. So news coming in 3 minutes. Let's see how it is reacting to gold and all the instrument. Let me keep it on 15 minutes chart to see. In the meantime, guys, if you are looking for a regulated broker, you can join our trade. They are regulated. So I have given a link in the description, and also there is a link I'm giving in the live chat. You can use that link, ever trade regulated broker. You can click the link and then register for free, and then start trading. Even with $100 account, you can start trading. They are fully regulated. Any amount of capital, 100% safe withdrawal or deposit, no commission broker, and I recommend you to start with them. Starting with a regulated broker is always, you know, it's a very good practice. So you can use that link. And for those who already registered with about trade, I'll recommend you to start trading. I recommend always to start trading in a smaller account. That will always keep you disciplined. So let's see. That's liquidity swap right there. Okay. Okay, so news is coming in just 47 minutes, 47 seconds. It's going to be awesome. Okay, so that's another spike. That's another spike to the upside. So you see the results coming up. Let me still not there. So let's see. Okay, Gbpusd, Gbpjpy. Okay, as I mentioned, we might see that bullish move. See, Gbpjpy had a volatility because of this. So if we look at the points, okay, so one is less, the other one is more, so mixed. Which, let's look at the DXY, how it is reacting. The DXY a little bit of down with the news. That means that gold could be a little bit of up still. Let's see how it does. Okay, so we did a spike now. Let's see. Look at the daily, the price already reached a very important daily resistance. Still the sellers is still not strong enough. It's a crucial part. Let me see. GBP Okay, we could see now that I mentioned, we might see that the price is going up again to balance this imbalance, and then once we see that, if we see the price is rejecting, we can look for selling. Finding a good trade is a matter of patience, as you know that whenever I find the one that I'm looking, I'll be looking for an entry. So let's see in all of them how the price news has reacted. So you see that AUD USD is still remaining bearish. I think it's still downside. CAD-JPY looking that bullish. CHF-JPY showing bullish. Dollar Swiss franc, we see that potential bullish move coming. Let me see weekly. Yeah, I think the dollar Swiss franc on the weekly, this is the weekly candle. I think we might see dollar Swiss franc might turning to a bullish market, has come to the monthly support level. And looking at the daily, this market, for me, I think we might see it's just rejecting from the liquidity zone. Multiple times the price grab liquidity on dollar Swiss franc. Okay, what I see that possible bullish move on dollar Swiss franc in all of them. USDCHF looks highly bullish. Let me see. Okay, so and I will be opening a position on USDCHF, going long. I'll go by my by market stop loss. As there is a weekend, I will keep that trade running. I'll target 3 to 1 on this one, and I'll also send the same trade. I'll first open and also I'll send the same trade to the VIPs. So USDCHF from the 1 hour stop loss below this low TP. Okay, and also I'll be sending the same trade to the VIPs now. Okay, so dollar Swiss franc, but I think that because it's turning to kind of bullish market, very highly likely that we could see price grab liquidity multiple times in that zone. And as you can see, this market is creating this channel. Okay, very highly likely we can expect a move towards the upside on dollar Swiss franc as the weekend coming. The weekly candle looks to me potentially bullish. The stop loss is tight, but once it will go up, we should get the TP on this one. I'll keep you updated, guys. Join the free Telegram channel, and also if you want to learn the strategy that I'm trading and also be part of the trading community, learn the strategy, everything, then also all the trade that I open I send to the VIPs. I'm in live or without live, both of them. So if you want to be on that, you can join us. There is a link in the description and also link at the top of the chat. Any question, don't hesitate to ask me, or or you have any question, use the live chat on the website. Isa is there always, will be able to help you. So I'll keep that trade running. Before we can close, if we see the price has gone long enough, we might move the stop loss at entry to make the break even. We might close some part of the profit if it goes in the direction which is hopefully that highly likely it will move that direction. And then once you will see that, we will be keeping you updated. Join the free Telegram channel to stay up to date that we are trading everything in this academy. And also any question, don't hesitate to ask. So what I think that if you look at the gold and with the DXY, there is a with the USDCHF, the reason I have opened this trade is if you look at this price action, to me looks to me that it's a reversal pattern. We could see at least a move to the upside. If you look at the weekly, you can see that this market, the bears created the drop but not strong enough from the monthly, the price has come to the monthly support, and highly likely we could see another retest of the monthly resistance zone. So let's see how it goes. If once it will move to the upside, we'll take some part of the profit and then move the stop loss to make the trade break even. Okay guys, and also if you're looking for a regulated broker, you can use Trade. They are regulated, no commission broker, safe wherever you are. It's a 100% safe broker. I always recommend to trade in a regulated broker. There's a link in the description, and also I'm sharing a link in the live chat. So Trade regulated broker, you can click the link and then register for free and then start trading with a regulated broker. Your capital will be in the safe hand. And for those who already registered, I would recommend you to start trading with your account. Maybe you can start with a very smaller account, maybe $100 to $100, and then you can start to grow as a trader. I'm sure that guys, you're enjoying. Let me know in the live chat how you're doing. And this is weekend. I know that you guys are having a plan. I hope that you had a great plan for the weekend. Tomorrow I will be releasing some important content, very important content on the YouTube channel. So make sure you stay subscribed, press that bell button. So I'll pause for 2 seconds. Everyone press that bell button and subscribe button so that you don't miss out any of the content that I'm releasing every single day. Did you do that? Awesome. Thank you for that. So with that said, guys, we'll keep that trade running. Stay subscribed and join the free Telegram channel, and I'll keep you updated in the VIP as well as in free Telegram channel. Thank you very much. And with that said, I'm going to end the session as it is weekend. I'm sure that you have some good plan. I'll see you again tomorrow in the premiering of this content that I'm releasing, as well as in the live and weekly Forex forecast. So USDCHF started to move in profit once we have opened. I see profit in my account also, and let's see how it goes. We'll keep that trade running, and thank you. Let me know any question that you have. So with that said, I'll see you again. Stay well, stay happy, have a good weekend. Okay, thank you very much.